Okay, so today we're going to dive into something pretty wild, honestly. We're
Right.
talking about what happens if AI, really starts taking over jobs.
Hmm.
And not just any jobs, but like the tech jobs, the ones a lot of people on H-1B visas have.
Right. Those skilled worker
Yeah,
visas.
exactly. And then like on top of that, we're throwing in universal basic income UBI.
Yeah. Layering that on.
Because some folks are already like way ahead of the curve arguing about whether those folks would even get UBI.
It's fascinating, right? Like we're seeing these two totally opposite ways of thinking about this already.
It's kind of mind-blowing. So like, let's just jump right in.
Sure.
This first perspective, it's almost like they're trying to get out in front of any sympathy
Oh, absolutely.
for these workers if their jobs do vanish.
Yeah, there's this quote we pulled out, preempt the sympathy mongering.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
So it seems like there's a worry that as AI takes these jobs, there's going to be this big push to help these H-1B visa holders. And this perspective is like, nope, not so fast. It's like they're saying these visas are temporary.
Tied to the job.
Right.
Yeah.
And if the job's gone, the reason for being here is gone too.
So no job, no visa, no UBI.
Yeah, and I think there's also this feeling that if we're talking about limited resources during mass unemployment, we got to take care of our own citizens first.
So basically, if AI wipes out all these software engineering positions, this side's saying, hey, UBI isn't for H-1B visa holders.
That's the gist. Yeah. They're drawing a hard line between citizens and temporary workers when it comes to social safety nets.
Wow. Okay, so then there's the total opposite view.
Right, the counter argument.
And they're bringing up taxes.
Huge point, right? H-1B visa holders, they pay a lot in taxes.
So how does that play into the whole UBI debate?
Well, this side's saying, hold on, these folks have contributed a lot. They've paid into the system, so they deserve something back.
Like a right to stay in the U.S.
Exactly. And they're even saying a right to UBI.
Especially if AI is what costs them their jobs?
It's almost like they're arguing that it's more than just a temporary work thing.
Yeah, more like a social contract because they've been paying in.
Right, a contract based on contributing to the economy.
Which honestly opens up a whole can of worms.
Totally, because then the question becomes, in this future with crazy tech disruption, who gets to be part of the safety net, citizen or not?
Right. And then there's this other wild card we found.
Oh, yeah, this is where it gets really tricky.
What if some H-1B folks just say, forget it, I'm not leaving?
Yeah, if their jobs are gone, but there's potential for UBI, they might just stay even without legal status.
And try to get UBI anyway.
It's a huge headache waiting to happen, both for immigration and for the whole welfare system.
Imagine that. Tons of people doing that.
The system would be overwhelmed.
So we've got this crazy tension building.
Absolutely.
One side saying no support for displaced H-1B workers.
The other side saying, hey, their taxes mean they deserve residency and maybe even UBI.
And then the whole question of people staying illegally just adds another layer.
It really boils down to how we define responsibility in this new age of AI and how we decide who gets support when jobs start disappearing left and right. It makes you think about how we dealt with automation in the past, like when certain industries got completely changed. Did we support those workers? Did we help them transition?
Yeah, it's like history might be repeating itself, but on a much bigger scale.
Exactly. And it makes you wonder how this all plays out for people on different visas.
This whole deep dive just opens up so many questions about the future of work and who gets help. Really makes you think.
Yeah, it's a lot to consider.
Thanks for breaking it all down with me.
Anytime. It's a fascinating topic.
It really is. All right. Thanks, everyone, for listening, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.
See ya.
Bye.